Howdy. Made it through a month of doing this daily check-in. It's February 1, Sunday. Yesterday we had a big dip in that cold. It had been getting more tolerable throughout the week, and then I woke up yesterday morning and it was 4 degrees and pretty unpleasant. But it's warming up today, and I looked at the forecast, and it's going to be up in like the 50s later in this week. Hell, man, I'll have the windows open. So that's good news for me. I mean, February, and we're going to be up to maybe 60 degrees. Out here on the prairie, you just don't know what you're going to get. I mean, we might get covered in snow for weeks, or it might be, summertime. We'll get up close to 110 sometimes. It's, sometimes in the middle of one season, you get another one for, dropping in, like, snow miser and heat miser visiting one another. Anyhow, it's enough talk about the weather. I guess I've been thinking about why I'm doing this. I'm not entirely sure why, really, honestly. At the end of the day, I just want to have something that I do with intention, even if it's not anything really important, or I'm so sorry, excuse me. Even if it's not, even if nobody's watching, which I know nobody is, This gives me the freedom to just kind of check in with myself, I guess. And if anybody does happen to stumble across it and watch it, maybe there's an infinitely small chance that they might find something in what I'm talking about on any given day that is meaningful to them or helpful to them, That's a long shot, I know, but, it's not impossible. So, yesterday, the boys were here in the morning. They went home to their mother's before noon, and then I mostly sat around the house depressed all day. And when I say depressed, I don't mean like actively, like in the doldrums, like, I couldn't get it up to do much anything. I did my daily word puzzles on the New York Times website. I have stuff I could have tidied, but I didn't. I have some baking I want to do, but I didn't. I microwaved, or actually, I air fried. I rewarmed some pizza left over from Friday night in the air fryer. How about that for my lunch? And I didn't even think I had like a proper dinner. I ate some cheese with Pringles, and had something chocolatey, didn't I? Feel like I had something desserty, but I don't remember what it is now. Oh, I had some cookie dough from the Papa Murphy's. I got a free cookie dough the other day, and I didn't bake it. I just like to eat it out of the tub with a spoon. Anyhow, I just sat around all day mostly. I didn't get much anything done. In the evening, I finally got I sat down at like 6 o'clock or something, and I pulled up the 2 chapters that I've written on this book project that I've been talking about, because I was supposed to have them edited to include some things we talked about at our last meeting. I had some notes, and both of those chapters kind of cover a little bit of overlapping historical territory. The book is about the history of the place that I live and a specific institution within it. And so, the chapter I call the 0 chapter is really before the institution begins. It's just the story of the area and how European settlers came in and changed it, and how it grew and became a city on the prairie, And then some of that story also figures into the institutions that arose in its early days as a white settlement too, of course. So fine-tuning what goes in this chapter and what goes in this chapter so that it flows across without repeating a lot of information was where I was at with that. And I think it's better. Then by the time there was a new Saturday Night Live last night on, so I wanted to watch that. And by the time it came on, I was having a hard time keeping my eyes open. 10:30 at night. I mean, usually I'm up till 1 or 2 in the morning. That's my normal bedtime. The last couple of nights, the night before last, I fell asleep at, I think, 11 a.m., or 11 p.m., sorry. And just this fatigue stuff that I'm having, I don't know what's up with it, but I guess I'm getting a lot of sleep anyway. So I fell asleep during the last 30 minutes of SNL last night, in fact, and woke up when the church service started on TV afterwards, turned it off at midnight, and then just went to bed, and I got up at 8:15 this morning. So on top of nodding off, I slept a hard 8+ hours. And so, I mean, I'm well rested. Let nobody, say otherwise. But I just have to wonder about why that's happening. Anyhow, I guess I'm going to go. I'm just rambling now. I'm producing another long one out of nothing. But I'm doing okay. I have a friend named Lisa. I was driving her around the other day, as you might remember, whatever day that was, Thursday, on errands. And she is got some experience as a professional house cleaner. And for my birthday last month, she offered to come over and do some sessions, just doing maid service for me as a gift to me. And I tell you what, that is the gift that keeps on giving. I mean, a lot of people, people brought me some lovely bottles of whiskey, which I don't drink that much, but I do really like nice rye and bourbon whiskeys. I got some stuff like that for my birthday. A couple of people were insightful enough to bring me some weed, because, 6 sessions of maid service, man, thank you. So she's going to come over this afternoon and do some of that, and I, being the working class kid I have a hard time just standing around and letting somebody else clean my house, so it will almost certainly induce me to hop in and get some shit done myself. So anyway, I'm going to let you go. Sunny day. It's chilly, but warming up. And, it's Sunday, so I hope you have a nice, loose, easy day. And if you're feeling like getting stuff done, I hope you do. If you're feeling like just chilling out, well, I hope you get the opportunity to do that and enjoy it too. A month down on the winter wheat check-in. And I guess I'll see you tomorrow for Monday. Until then,